Hi guys, this is Junior from Junior and the Dogs Pro Shop. We're going to do a little lesson on drawing dual angle layouts today. But before we do, I wanted to tell you a little something about me that you probably didn't know. I wrote a song that is very famous. I was in a band that unfortunately broke up. Many of you probably don't know this, but it's a song that many of you have heard. I was in a band, and the other members of the band that you were familiar with were Slash. He was famous from Guns N' Roses, of course, and actually Bill Hall. You know Bill Hall, PBA, great coach, inventor of the tri-grip, and actually Mo Pinnell. Yes, it was a formula for disaster. Group didn't last long. If you want to Google us, back then we had, one of the things we fought over was band names. We went as either Balls to the Wall or Shredding the Rack. And, Slash just wanted to do drugs, and Mo and Bill, they didn't see eye to eye, and I was breastfeeding, so there was a lot of issues at the time. But we wrote a song called Patience, and this, you've heard it. The words are different the way you've heard it. This is the way the song originally went. I'm a bit rusty on both the piano and the guitar. I've become a bit obsessed with bowling lately since things have been going well, but this is the way the song Patience originally went. You can ask Billy Hall, Coach Bill Hall to you. You can ask Mo Pinnell or Slash. The original Patience, brought to you by the J to the R. I'm a little rusty, I apologize. Shed a tear 'cause I missed a 5-pin. I'm still alright to smile, but I think about that pin every day now. Was a time when I wasn't sure if I could ever find the pocket, but with dual angles I shred the rack now. My wrist used to hurt after just a frame or two, but then Billy Hall taught me the tri-grip. I used to be all speed, no revs, but now everything's changed. I can do 30 games a day and my ball does lots of things. Sad bowler, take it slow, it will work itself out fine. All you need is just a little patience. Mad roller, make it slow, it comes together fine. All we need is just a little patience. All you need is just a little patience. And actually, I know I look like it, but I really was not in Top Gun. Okay, let's get to the dual angles system of layouts now. Sorry, ladies, I'm married. Camera woman. Hey, dog, be quiet. We are going to start off with a symmetric ball. It's a little sticky, icky, ooh-wee. We'll start off with a Visionary Ogre. The Visionary Ogre out of box is 600 grit matte. This is a great ball, a great all-time ball, a great two-piece ball. Just core and cover stock. If I were to take this to my lane at 600 matte with my perfect Eileen's bowling buddy follow through, I'd be like, and I'd be looking for the ball and it would be just rolling down the gutter. I can't drop this on my like pretty dry wood lanes and expect it to go anywhere but the gutter. So I took it up to 4,000, added a touch of shine, and it's like a spicy meatball, if you know what I'm saying. Dog, stop licking the camera woman. Alright, for the dual angle system of layouts, all you need is a Prosect and a white or yellow grease pencil. Now, the reason you need a Prosect as opposed to, where's my quarter scale? Where is my quarter scale? Well, it's upstairs. Quarter scale is something that looks like this, but it's usually clear. The reason you need a Prosect as opposed to a quarter scale is a Prosect has a protractor on the back of it. Degrees. Inches, degrees. The quarter scale does not have the protractor on it. Alright, so I'm going to take this symmetric ball, and today's trivia question, we talked about the layout, I believe it was 45 by 5 by 65. Alright, I'm a lefty. I'm going to lay this ball out lefty. I'll do the asymmetric ball righty, out of respect to you right-handed weirdos. Alright, and we'll use my positive axis point, which is 4 horizontal or over by 1 1/2 vertical up. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to line up the Prosect. Take the rib of the Prosect, put it flush against the ball, and make sure that I have a line straight through the center of the pin, and with a symmetric ball, the pin and the CG. Alright, and then I'm just going to draw a long line. Long lines are good. You want long lines. Alright, so I have a long line. Alright. The hardest part, and the part that most people get confused about with the dual system the dual angle system of layouts, is at one point we flip the Prosect. So just pay attention to that. So I just drew my line, right? So at first I'm going to approach I'm going to approach the pin like such. I want 0 on the pin. Okay? And I want the rib on the line that I just drew to make sure it's centered. Actually, so everybody see? I can't hear you. Everybody see?
Everyone sees.
What? What'd you say?
Yes.
I can't hear you. She lives. Okay. So I have the rib lined up. I have 0 on the pin. I'm going to mark a line at 45 degrees. Right here. 45 degrees. Do we agree that that's at 45 degrees?
Yes.
What?
We agree.
We agree. Okay. This table's a little loose. Junior and Dogs is forever under construction. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw my angle. Bam! Alright, I can check it. Let me put my 0 back on the pin, my rib back on the center line. And if I look, do we agree that that's at 45 degrees?
We agree.
We agree. That's at 45 degrees. Alright, next line of business. We want a 5-inch pin. Degrees, inches, degrees. A 5-inch pin. All right, so we take our prosect. I should have done a better job. I should have been flush in the middle of the pin. All right, I know where I am. I'm teaching you guys. I should have done a better job. I apologize, but I want to be at 0, flush in the middle of the pin on the new line that we just drew. The new line that we just drew, and I want to go down 5 inches and mark that spot. 5 inches. Okay, so I have 45 degrees. 45 degrees here. I have 5 inches here. Okay, now comes the hardest part. Remember, after we drew our first line, we approached the pin as such, 0 with the rib on the center line. We are now going to flip our prosect, and we are going to put the rib on the new line and put 0 on the 5-inch pat that we just drew. All right, and our second angle was 65 degrees. 65 degrees. So for right-handers, when we're done with the dual angles layout, it looks like an N. For lefties, they like to say it looks like a reverse N. I happen to like reverse N's. What? I'm drawing a reverse N for all the lefties out there. All right. That Junior's crazy.